Okay? Yes, Vivian, all 4 accounts will be at the same bank to make all of the transactions super simple. Now, does anyone here accept Cash App for their business? Don't say me, just blink. Just blink. Just blink. Okay? Does anyone here have Gmail for their business email? Like your name is joytheceo@gmail.com. If your fee was $400 and they said, girl, I ain't got 400, but I got 300. Can you just do it for 300 this time? And I promise you next time, are we going to change our fee? Or see, when you go into your business, like I am the next Walmart, when you think about all of the sacrifices you made, I didn't make no sacrifices for Lizette's business. Lizette made her sacrifices, right? She used her money. She didn't go turn up. She didn't buy the bag or the shoes or the nails, or she sacrificed her money, her time with her family, her friends, to invest in her business and mentorship, showing up for tonight. So why would Lizette shortchange herself? Why would Lizette want people who are a customer who don't respect her knowledge in the tax industry and change her price? If I go to Walmart and the loaf of bread is $1, can I say, hey, I only got 75 cents? What's Walmart going to say? Well, baby, move around because here it's $1. So after you form your LLC, now we have to run it like it's Walmart. So number 1, a business email. I know everyone in Stephanie's group has a business email. Boop, boop, clock it. We want to then have our operating agreement. We want to make sure that we have any kind of business insurance, license, or permits. But the most important things, we want to make sure that we're not commingling our personal and business expenses or income. So would the CEO of Walmart take the Walmart company card and go to the hookah bar? Would the wife of the CEO of Walmart take the Walmart card and ball out on Fashion Nova? Or get her lashes done or her nails done? Like, Grace, it's a business expense. No, it's not. So when you and your business are 2 separate things, we have asset protection. But when you and your business start looking like one, now it's Fugazi. Now it's, well, I don't know. I see Fashion Nova. I see Sephora. This is a business account? Where are we at? So once you look like it's one, now there is no business. Now there is no person. There is no separation. You're just one. So your assets can now be seized. So running and getting your LLC and then not following the corporate formalities is only going to get you caught up. It's only going to have this monkey come on right back. Okay, so you want to ask yourself, would Walmart do this? Would Walmart do this? Would Walmart do this? If the answer is no, then don't do it. Now, some of you guys on here may start to acquire assets. Anyone here have a house, a car, trademarks, any kind of business assets? We want to make sure that we're not doing business with the same entity that owns the asset for this reason. If I have Joy's Barbecue and Joy's Barbecue has some trucks for our catering and we own the real estate, let's just say that someone slipped and fell, broke their neck, got paralyzed, and got a $2 million judgment against Joy's Barbecue. I only had $1 million insurance policy. That means I'm on the hook, or Joy's Barbecue on the hook for $1 million. They're going to come take Joy's Barbecue's trucks and the real estate because that was all in Joy's Barbecue LLC. So whether your business has assets or you personally own assets, you own trademarks, real estate, vehicles, expensive equipment, you want to separate the ownership of the asset from the business or for you. If I own a home in my name and I accidentally hydroplane driving home and go kill somebody and it's more than what my insurance is, anything tied to my name, I can now lose. So you shouldn't be having assets in your name and your business shouldn't have assets. You want to separate that by one way is called a holding company. Now, there's trust, a lot of different things, but for business purposes, a holding company gives you more leverage. So, if my holding company owns my company's vehicles and real estate, and I'm doing business with the public with this LLC, there'll be a lease agreement between the two saying, hey, operating LLC, you can use these assets from this holding company. Every single month, my operating company pays a lease fee to my holding company. If there's a lawsuit here, I'll lose the cash flow, but I won't lose my assets. Do y'all see how we're kind of minimizing our loss? So a holding company is just going to be an LLC or a corporation. What makes it a holding company is how we're using it. We're only using it to own assets. It's not doing any kind of business with the public. It's not entering into any kind of contracts. It's not getting any kind of funding. It's not doing anything that can cause it to be sued. It's only owning the assets and doing business with you or your other business entities. So the streets don't know about this, okay? So if you have real estate, your real estate will own the assets. You have a separate LLC that does business with the tenants, collects the rent, signs a lease agreement. The tenants never know about this one. Same with vehicles. One will own the assets. Another one's going to do business with the public. We're never going to do them both. Okay? And this is what we call asset protection, using multiple layers. There is no one thing that's going to protect you. It's the layers. It's running it correctly. It's having the insurance. It's having multiple business structure systems that will put layers between you and your assets. So I only have a limited time. I can't go over them all, but the concept is you don't want to have a lot of things in your name for this reason. If I were to slip and fall in Levon's tax office, right? Ooh, I'm about to go running my attorney. Oh, I slipped and fell. I'm about to get paid. They're going to hire a private investigator. They're going to go Google Levon. What is popping up at the Secretary of State's office? Does she have a business in her name? What's popping up with deeds? What kind of real estate does she own? What does she own at the DMV? If Levon ain't got nothing, how intrigued is the attorney going to be to want to sue Levon? Because when you sue someone, you only get something if they got something. So if if she ain't got 2 graham crackers, what's the attorney going to say? Move around. I ain't got time for this. So by masking your ownership, by owning things in different entities, what that does, it makes you less desirable to sue. Now, who is tired of every time you need some money for your business, you got to go swipe your credit card? You got to go pay. You got to go into your savings account. You have to go try to get a loan or a line of credit. Like, what's this OPM? Like, everyone keeps saying other people's money, but it's always my money. Like, what's the problem? In the beginning of your business, or if you're scaling your business, going into debt may not be the best thing, because a lot of times we are robbing from Peter to pay Paul, or we're robbing from Peter and Paul to pay Mary. Right? So getting another note, another bill may not be what your business needs. So business grants are a great way of applying to get free money. Debt-free money. Don't got to pay it back. There's no credit check. There's no financials needed. No P&Ls, no tax returns. A lot of the applications are online and easy to fill out. They're going to want you to have an LLC, EIN, business bank account. But of course, we're going to have our business stand out by having a business or a branded email address. We're going to have a website. It could be a little simple one-pager. And we're also going to have a business social media. So yes, you can promote your business on your personal page, but you and Tukey may have been two-stepping too hard, New Year's Eve, and we may not want the grunt reviewer seeing that fun side of you. We want them to see that nice professional side of you, right? So you want to have a separate page that's just for your business and your brand color. So when the underwriter, when the grantor is Googling your business, something pops up so it looks like it's a real business. Now, they're going to ask you some basic questions. Number one, what problem does your business solve? What makes you unique or different than everyone else? Why did you start your problem? What would you do with the money? Now, the biggest problem is people are going to ask for the wrong thing. They think grants are just a way just to throw money out to the wind if you need the money. Grants are for those who have a strategy to how they're going to make money with the money. So what we never want to do, we never want to, number one, talk about our business negatively. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no clients. I've been sick. Can somebody help me? No. I want to just pay off some debt. Can you? No. I want to have some extra money just in case. No, it's called business. Well then, girl, what you asked for? I'm so glad you asked. Ask yourself, what does my business need to make some money in the next 30 days? And you go ask for that. If getting some kind of software will make you some more money, ask for the software. If hiring someone to work in your business so you can work on your business would help you make money, ask for payroll for others. If you're mobile but having a brick and mortar will help you with more foot traffic, ask for rent for a location. If going to a conference you can learn something and charge more or add a whole other line of service, ask for conference fees. What's going to make your business more money? That's what they're looking for. They're looking for an entrepreneur that has a plan for how they're going to make the money. Not just, I just need money. So where can you find business grants? I have a grant bundle on my website. You can go to your local city of Chambers Commerce. They have websites like helloalice.com, grantwatch.gov. You can just Google small business grants and grants will pop up. Now, someone on here is going to say, well, girl, I'm busy. I ain't got no time. I don't know how to write a grant. So we're about to apply for a grant right now. Okay, y'all ready? I want you to write this down. It's going to be called the Galaxy of Stars Grant.gov. Galaxy of Stars Grant.gov. And here are the questions. Give me a 1 in the comments if you can type in your name. If you have enough time in your busy schedule to type in your name, give me a 1. We got some 1s before I go on. If y'all can't do your name, okay, bet we got some 1s. Bet. Number 2. Give me a 2 in the comments if you can type in your email and your zip code. Can anyone type in their email and their zip code? Bet. Okay, give me a 3 in the comments if you can pick from a button your ethnicity or your gender or put you prefer not to say. And then give me a 4 if you can click a button and say, I want to start a business or I currently have a business. This is the Galaxy of Stars grant. It's for $2,000. It's due at the end of the month. This grant is available every single month for a free $2,025. Can anyone in this group use $2,000 towards marketing or ad spend or revamping their whole look or their website? Okay. So business grants are a great way of getting free money into your business. And most people just say, well, I don't know what to say. I haven't, baby. Here is a grant application right here. So ask yourself, what does my business need? How is this going to make me more money? And that's what you want to ask for. And that's going to make you stand out. That's going to make you look like you actually know what it is that you are doing. Okay? Hold on, let me give y'all that. So, give me a bank in the comments. And you were like, girl, this is kind of good. I kind of learned something. Did we learn something new about how we should structure our business? Did we learn something new as to how we can maybe now go get some free money for our business? Did we learn something new as to how we're going to make sure we are not going to have this monkey on our neck? Very good. Okay. So if you guys like, girl, this was good, but how do I get more? I am having a 5-day business challenge next week. Someone type bank in the comments. Next Monday through Friday, I'm having a 5-day business challenge, holding your hand, walking you through how to properly structure your business, how to properly run your business, what different strategies or systems do you need regarding parent companies, holding companies, operating companies, trusts. We're going to break down how do you legally run your business with bank accounts, forming your LLC, how do you pay yourself, how do you pay your taxes. So when you leave, you're going to know how to legally run your business like this Walmart to make sure that you are going to be able to have maximum funding and asset protection. We are then going to go on. Y'all ready? We got more. We are then going to go on and learn how we're going to win business grants. I'm going to teach you my 6-step secret system as to how you apply for multiple grants every single month. I'm going to give you like a little template to form. And every single month we'll be applying for grants. I'm going to drop the link in the comments. Y'all ready for some more? I'm going to then break down how do we make money in our sleep with digital products. How do you make money in your sleep with digital products? I know I look cute tonight because I done put this makeup on, but guess what, y'all? February of 2022, I left a toxic marriage. I left a toxic marriage of 10 years. Was extremely successful. The Rolls Royces, the big homes. But I said, girl, you need to leave because this is now turning abusive. And although when I left, I thought we would just get a divorce and be co-parents, he said, girl, if you leave, I'm going to kill you. And he actually shot at me in front of my son at our dealership, which caused me to have to pack up and then move to Florida, where I really didn't know anyone but my brother. And then 30 days later, he took all the money out of our accounts, and then he locked me out of our businesses. In February of 2022, I went from having a $10,000 mortgage on my marital home to asking my mom, who I just bought her a car 3 months ago, to pay my rent. Can someone say embarrassing? Like, girl, how did that happen, right? But see, it's not how you start, it's how you finished. And trying to come up with rent, I stumbled upon a digital product, my grant bundle. It was ugly. I was on YouTube University and for hours trying to figure out a landing page and this and that. But that one grant bundle provided for me and my son to get us not just back to where we were, but better than where we started. So in anything I do, I'm going to teach you how to make money in your sleep, because if you were to get sick and couldn't work for a month, if your kid were to get sick and couldn't work for a month, do you have some way of making money in your sleep, in the carpool lane, while you're on vacation? So we're going to go over digital products. We're going to break down digital products. And then last but not least, we're going to break down how do you use AI to maximize your marketing. Anyone here ever go to church? And you go to church, the pastor is talking directly to you. Like, you like, girl, was he on that hellfire? I was just talking about this. So when you are listening to him at church, you are tuned in. You taking notes. You're going to be hooping and hollering and all that good stuff. If your phone goes off, are you answering or are you going to paying attention? You're paying attention. That's how your marketing needs to be. Your marketing has to captivate your target audience, to let them know you're the one. This is the tax preparation place for me. They understand me. They get me. If your marketing is too generic, then your audience is going to pass right by you. So I'm going to break down in a simple system how to use AI to find the clear pain points, the words that you need to use so that your target audience jumps on and buys from you. I'll give you an example. Let's just say my name is Keisha and I'm trying to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I want to get some muscles, but I don't want to sweat because I have short hair. Here's ad number 1 for a trainer. Hey, I'm Joy. I'm your trainer, baby. I'm the best in the game. I have a 6-week summer snatch program that's going to get you bikini ready. Click the link below. That's ad number 1. Ad number 2. Baby, who is tired of eating boring food? Hey, it's Joy. I am the best trainer in town. In my 6-step summer sensation program, I'm going to get you fine. I'm going to get you Angela Bassett arms. I'm going to get you Beyonce thighs. And we're going to do all of this without sweating. I have a fun meal plan that gives you fast food options. If you want to be in a bikini, click the link below. Which ad spoke to Keisha's problems? Ad number 1 or ad number 2? Ad number 2. Was it nothing wrong with ad number 1? Ad number 1 just didn't speak to Keisha's problems. And 9.9 out of 10 times, that's the problem with business marketing. You guys don't know exactly what to say to tell your target audience, yep, that's me. Let me go get her. They're for me. So I'm breaking all that down next week in my 5-day business challenge. I will drop the link for anyone who wants to come on in, because 2026, we are trying to expand our businesses, be profitable, make as much money as possible, but of course, protect our assets. Does anyone have any questions? Are we all good? We understand everything? Everyone's good? Let me look in the chat. Okay, yes, Vivian.
So I had 2 quick questions for you. When you were talking about the holding company, I've actually seen people use a holding company as their actual name. Would you suggest doing something like that, like making it, say, for instance, Vivian Jackson Holding Company, if I'm trying to disassociate my assets?
Well, me personally, I wouldn't put my name on it, because you're kind of saying, hey, Vivian owns this. You know, like, hey, here's Vivian's assets, or right over here. So I wouldn't use your name, because you're trying to have some kind of anonymity as to what it is that you're doing.
Okay. And then my second question was, you touched on something that I thought was really cool when you're talking about registering your business in another state. And I'm sorry, you have your registered business in another state, but then you put it in like your home state too. Like, how does that work if you're forming it in another state and then you're registering it in your home state? Like, can you touch on how that works? Or
so what state are you in?
I'm in Florida.
Okay, so let's just say you wanted to form your LLC in Delaware.
Yes.
So once you form your LLC in Delaware, you're going to file what's called a foreign entity in Florida. So you'll go to the Secretary of State and you're going to say, hey, Florida, I have a Delaware LLC, but I'm about to go bring my Delaware LLC into Florida and do business with my Delaware LLC in Florida. And so the foreign LLC allows the Delaware LLC to come into Florida to do business. So now it's like you have 2 LLCs, the Delaware, awesome, and then you now have the Florida LLC. But you keep the corporate age of the Delaware LLC.
Oh, that's okay.
So let's just say you decide to move. You would do the same thing. I'm going to take where my current LLC is and bring it to my new state, and I can keep my corporate age. Let's say Stephanie tells y'all, hey, y'all, there's a bank in Idaho that's giving away money. Well, if you don't have an Idaho LLC, you can't do banking there. You can take your Florida LLC and register it in Idaho, and now you open yourself up to all the banks in Idaho. So you can bring your LLC in as many states as possible that you want to. Now, do you have to have a foreign LLC in every state that you do business in? No. You only have to have one corporate headquarters. But you can bring that LLC for banking to, have maximize your funding. You can do all of that with having a foreign LLC or a foreign entity.
Brilliant. Wow, that was awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Camille, I do not do intellectual property. I refer all of that to the Biz Lawyer on Instagram. Do we have any other questions? This was good. Did y'all learn something? Y'all feel more confident about getting your business together, protecting your assets, all that good stuff? Okay, awesome.
You guys have any more questions for Joy? I'm like, she's on here, so
I got one more.
She don't have too much time, but she's on here. What's up? What's your question?
So when you're talking about banks, would you suggest going to like a credit union or one of the major banks for business banking?
So the smaller banks are going to be more prone to give you money faster than the bigger banks. So I would say go with a credit union.
Okay.
Miss Kanisha Gunn, what you got for me?
Anisha, you're still muted.
I don't have any questions at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Camila, yes, you would keep the one EIN. Alrighty. If I answered everyone's questions, thank you so much, Stephanie, for having me in your community. I feel so privileged. And I will talk to you guys later. You guys can go follow me on Instagram. I'll type my Instagram in here. I always give free tips, free advice. You know, you can learn a lot about structure, grants, all that good stuff.
Can you drop your link one more time again for them?
Sure can.
Could you do that? And then as you guys grab these, and as you guys grab tickets and join in, just make sure you also tag Joy on IG, like do a little screenshot like you're in, and tag her on IG so she knows that you guys, you know, came in from the community, that you guys are showing her love, especially for giving us some of her time, because I mean she literally just had you guys apply for a free grant right here on the call. Now I don't know too many people that do that. Do you guys? Not me. So that was amazing. Thank you. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
See you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right, y'all. If y'all not in my free class, why are y'all playing? If you're on Instagram, y'all can comment bank. I have a free class on Thursday, but you need to be in my 5-day business challenge. You need to be in my 5-day business challenge. You need to comment challenge, or let me show you. You want to come to my bio. You want to click link in my bio. Bam. Boom. You want to go to the website. Bam. You want to scroll up to 5-day business challenge. On Monday, I'm bringing the heat. On Monday, we're breaking down social media. I got 7, the social media guru. She's coming in, teaching us AI in social media. I'm breaking down digital products, marketing, grants, business structure. Hoop. We got residential real estate. We got commercial real estate. We got buying cash flowing businesses. We have another big dog. I got Dr. Rosie Thomas going over how do we have our tax returns for funding for some real money, not from credit cards. You're going to walk in the bank and get you some money. What do your taxes have to look like? And I have a business bestie, Corey Haggy, coming in, going over funding for your business and how to fix your credit. So if you are like, you know what, 2026 needs to be my best year, I need to stop playing with myself, I am giving you all of the game. You want to be in my 5-day business challenge. Who's texting me now? 5-day business challenge next week. Comment challenge in the comments and a link will be sent to you, or you can click link in my bio to my website and click on the 5-day business challenge, and baby, all I can say is prepare to change your life. I have a general admission, Mari, for $97 and VIP for $297 for 5 days. VIP actually has 7 days. Mindset calls, going over everything you need to structure, fund, and market your business to the bank. So I gotta get on another call. So when I get on my next call, I'll go live again so y'all can kind of, get this information. But my 5-day business challenge is gonna be me, my besties, going to a deep dive into what you gotta do to structure, fund, and market your business to the bank. Everyone have a fabulous night. I will, of course, see you at the bank. Bye.